Hey guys, and welcome back to 59 Gizmo. Today I want to talk a little bit about visuals and what kind of games are going to come out this year that's really going to push the PlayStation 4, really going to push the Xbox One and obviously the PC. And what are we going to see that's new, that we haven't seen before, in terms of rendering, in terms of lighting, in terms of physics, in terms of all that amazing stuff. Now, a game I think is going to do this is a game called The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Now, this looks incredible. It's a massive open world game, a little bit similar to Skyrim. Now, The Witcher is a game that's been out for like many years. There's been a Witcher 1 and a Witcher 2, and it's an amazing RPG. And the developer called CD Projekt Red, it's a Polish developer. They are really pushing this game. They're really pushing the visuals, and they're going to push the PS4 and the Xbox One really hard. It looks phenomenal. From the outdoor setting, where you go through the forests, to the water, to the towns, to the people that you see walking around, this game looks incredible with some amazing effects. And this is my first game that you think is going to show off your new console. Now, character models is something I want to talk about, and this is going to be split up into two different games. And the first one I want to talk about is Quantum Break. This looks absolutely incredible. It's pushing some serious polygons in the facial areas, all around the body, the hands, the clothing, the cloth simulation. It looks absolutely phenomenal, and it's made by Remedy Entertainment. It's going to be released on the Xbox One. And it looks absolutely incredible. This is what we want to see in next gen, and we're starting to slowly get these games that aren't being developed for the Xbox 360 or the PlayStation 3. It's pushing the hardware now, and we're really starting to see it, and it looks incredible, and I can't wait to get my hands on this one. Now, the second game I want to talk about that's pushing some serious polygons when it comes to characters is The Order 1886. Now, it's developed by Ready at Dawn, it's published by Sony. It's going to be one of Sony's real big game launches this year, and it looks really, really nice. The character models, obviously the lighting again, the rendering, how it's rendering the images, it looks truly next gen. And it's really good news because it's not going to get obviously developed for the PlayStation 3 and it's going to be like a different port. It's really developed from the ground up for the PlayStation 4, and it looks brilliant. There's been a little bit of a debate about the aspect ratio of the game because it's going to have like black bars on the bottom and a black bar on the top of the screen, but the developer said it wants to feel more filmic. But you know, let's see how it plays out. People are complaining about the resolution, and it's all this talking about resolution debate. I don't know. I mean, let's just wait and see how it plays out. But you know, it's the game, and the game looks incredible. Like, I've seen some footage of the game in motion. There's obviously the frame rates up and down at the moment, but you know, it's well away from release, and it'll get there. Sony will make sure it gets there, and it looks incredible at the moment. So that's what I want to talk about when it comes to real good character models. They're the two games that I think are pushing it at the moment the most, and they look really, really good. But if there's one game going out this year that's absolutely pushing things, it has to be Destiny. I mean, what Bungie are going to do, they're going to create a whole universe from the ground up on the Xbox One, the PlayStation 4, the 360, and obviously the PlayStation 3. So what's the difference going to be between them? Well, you know, there's not been much said about the PlayStation 3 or the Xbox 360 at the moment. They're still going to be, I think, they're still going to be fine. They're going to run well, but it's the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One that, if I'm honest with you, that's what I'm waiting to see the most, because I think the artwork's going to be shown to the highest spec, and it looks incredible. Obviously designing a complete universe, all these different planets. You know, the people that are going to inhabit the planets or the creatures, and they have to design and build everything from the ground up, and it's a massive job. But you know, they've been developing it now since they finished Halo Reach, so it's been like what, 4 or 5 years. So they've had a long time. They've literally had like a blank checkbook to just go out and do what they want to do. So it's incredible, and I can't wait to see it. It's going to be incredible. It's going to launch in September, and that's the game for me that I think, in terms of visuals, in terms of like art design and things like that, that's the game that's going to have to bring it all together the most. I can't wait for it, and that's my game that I think is really going to bring it home in terms of the visuals this year. So it's also my game I'm looking forward to most. So Destiny again for me, it's going to be incredible. But guys, yeah, these are the games for me that are really standing out, and of course there's many more games. It's only the beginning of the generation. It's going to go for a long time, and you know, going to look back at maybe 8 years and these games will look pretty poor, but at the moment they look incredible. And you know, I'll be doing more videos about future games. Leave comments if you want. I'll read your comments. Obviously, any games that you're mentioning, I'll look into, and I'll try and get them back onto the channel. And I'll say thanks very much for everyone who subscribed. The channel's very young, it's only been going for like not even 2 weeks, and thanks very much for everyone who subscribed. Leave some comments, I'll always try and get back to you, because it's all about gaming for me and talking to gaming fans and starting something up, so get a bit of a community going. But thanks very much for subscribing to the channel, guys, and I'll see you soon.